What's up, everyone? Welcome back to a new episode of Devoted to Her. I'm your host, Samantha Jade Minor, but we're all friends here, so you can call me Sam. Okay, I am just gonna jump right into this. That's the best way to do it, right? The title of this video, well, if you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening on Apple and all the other locations where you could hear podcasts. Um, the title of this episode, I'm not picking up what's not mine. How did I come up with this? I'll tell you. There's a lot going on in the world. There's a lot going on in the lives of other people. I cannot tell you that I know one person who's not going through something, whether it's financial, monetary, those are the same, um, marital, relational, um, my goodness, health. Health is a big one for a lot of people. Um, Money is a really huge one these days. I know everyone's feeling a pinch. But here's the thing. I get phone calls and text messages from people that need prayer, and I'm all for it. I'm fine with that. But I also get the occasional call where it's not prayer they need, they're just dumping. And I've learned not to answer my phone. I know a lot of people call those energy vampires. I used to be the type, I would be Johnny on the spot. I would pick up the phone, I would respond to text messages immediately. Now, my phone goes on D&D real quick. And if it's not on D&D, I'm just not going to answer it. Because I have to protect my peace. I have to protect myself. You guys have to protect yourselves. We, especially us as women, tend to carry a load that's not ours to carry. We pick up things that are not ours to pick up. I have a friend whose aunt is going to school for some type of doctorate degree. And she was mentoring me for a little while. She said in school she learned that women, especially women of color, I wish I could remember the name of this thing she was telling me. But she said, we tend to pick up a lot and we're conditioned to do it. And if someone comes to us, we feel we have to fix them. I know, raise your hand if you've met a man that you thought you could fix, right? We're women, we're fixers. We always think we could fix something or someone. But it's not our jobs. It's not our jobs. And we have to unlearn and uncondition ourselves and say, hey, I'm not doing that. I'm not picking that up. That is not my burden to bear. Jesus, he bears my burdens, right? So the fact of the matter is, a lot of us Our cortisol levels are off. Our nervous systems are wrecked and ravaged. Why is this? It's because we want to fix everything. We think we could fix everything. And while there may be things that we can fix and situations that we want to get involved in, it's just not best for us. It's not conducive to our mental health. It's not conducive to our physical health. I got a phone call from someone the other day crying. That's fine. I'm used to that. But for the first time, I sat, I listened, and then when I hung up the phone, I didn't carry it with me. I didn't keep it. I just let it flow off me because it was not my baggage to pick up and carry anywhere. And that's what we have to learn. We have our own things that we're dealing with in life. Why are we going to take on somebody else's stuff? Does that really make sense? Don't make sense to me. When I was younger, it was not a thing. It wasn't a thing for me to be like, oh, I'll do it, because I was a people pleaser. And when you people please, it's exhausting. You wear yourself out, and then you don't even have time for your own stuff. And so it took a lot of trial and error just to say no or set boundaries. That's the number one thing that we have to do to protect ourselves at all cost. We have to set boundaries. And the thing is about boundaries, once we set them, we have to stick with them. Otherwise, we're disrespecting ourselves. We can't set a boundary and then let someone cross it. What sense does that make? They're not, they're not going to take you seriously in the future. Oh, yeah, I know Sally said this, but she let it slide last time, so I'm just going to do it again. That's what happens. So, my whole point is they can figure it out themselves, especially if it's a situation they got into themselves. They can figure it out themselves. It's okay. They're going to be okay if you don't step in. You're going to be okay. They're going to be okay. I guarantee it. Because what would they do if they didn't have you anyway? You cannot carry something that is not yours to carry. You cannot take on someone's burden that is not yours. They'll be okay. You will be okay. Set those boundaries. Take care of yourself. I mean, I'm not saying be selfish and not help anyone and not care. It's not what I'm saying. There are things in the news. Oh boy, are there things in the news. Those are things that a lot of people pick up and carry, and it's not theirs. That's what I'm talking about. Or just taking on someone's trash. It's okay if you have the capacity to be there for someone. I'm not saying not to be there for someone. I'm saying set boundaries and don't carry what's not yours. If you're scrolling social media, there are people that put their whole life on there. Their whole life. And if something someone posts may cause another person to be like, oh my gosh, such and such, then they start to gossip it. Then they want to pick up the phone and call. You have now just entered into somebody else's nonsense. Don't do it. So that's what I wanted to talk about in this episode, is setting boundaries and not picking up what is not yours. In 2026, it's still early, it's only March. But in this new year, we are not carrying other people's baggage. We are taking care of ourselves. We are resetting those nervous systems, because let's face it, a lot of people are on edge with the way the world is going right now and all the things in the news, and not knowing what's what from one minute to the next. We have to take care of our mental health, because there's a lot of people being affected by what's going on in the world and what's going on in their personal lives. And if we just kind of compartmentalize everything, kind of mentally put it in buckets, like, okay, in this bucket, this is stuff that has nothing to do with me, so I'm going to leave it over there. In this bucket, it has everything to do with me, so I'm going to focus on this bucket. In this bucket, it's my kids, my spouse, the things that may not be mine, but I have not only the capacity for, but I have to take care of. Try that and see how it helps you. See how it helps your mental state. Because those dealing with things like depression, with depression, you're thinking about things in the past. It's in the past, it cannot be changed. And if you're anxious and have anxiety, you're thinking about the future. It's not even here yet. And most likely, what you're anxious about is not going to happen anyway. Those are just some things that I learned in therapy over the years. I really hope and pray that I stick to my boundaries, which I feel like I've been doing. But I hope that the rest of you also do the same. Because women have so much on their plates already. Whether you're a mother or not a mother, whether you're a business owner, whether you have a job, a stay-at-home mom, a wife, whatever the case may be, we already have so much on our plates. Why pile it up with more? All right, well, that's it for this episode of Devoted to Her. If this resonated with you in any type of way, please leave me a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, it's youtube.com/Samantha Jade Minor. But you could put in Devoted to Her and you'll find me. If you go to any social media, put in Samantha Jade Minor or Devoted to Her, you'll find me. But I do hope that you enjoyed this episode. Leave me a comment, reach out with any type of feedback. Yeah, that's it for this episode. I've been your host, Samantha Jade Minor. Oh, and as always, take care of you. I'll see you next time.